Hey everybody, I am Surbhi and you are watching Key Differences. In this video, we will talk about what is feedback in communication along with its characteristics. So friends, without further ado, let's get started. Feedback. Many people think that feedback is an advice or appreciation or something like that, but this is not so. It is the response of the receiver of the communication. One must take a note that feedback is the most important element in making the communication a two-way process. In this way, the communication turns out to be effective. Therefore, in the absence of feedback, communication remains incomplete. Further, with the help of feedback, one can share his or her feelings, views, and opinions about the subject matter with others. Additionally, it helps the sender in understanding how effective the message was and what the recipient has gained through it. Also, it helps in understanding that whether the message was delivered correctly or not. Suppose with the feedback provided by the receiver, the sender comes to know that the receiver misinterpreted the message. Then the sender can make attempt to refine the message and send it again. It is the final step in the process of communication. Further, the response in the form of feedback can be verbal, that is oral or written, or it can be non-verbal, that is in the form of facial expressions, gestures, postures, hand movement, eye contact, etc. Besides this, feedback can be both positive or negative about the prior action or behavior of an individual communicated to another person in order to provide information for necessary adjustments in future. Moving on to the characteristics of effective feedback. The first one is specific. This means that feedback is not general. That is, feedback is provided for a particular act or behavior of the person and not on what type of person we perceive he or she could be. Timely. An effective feedback is one which is provided as soon as possible. This is because it makes no sense to provide feedback for something after 5 or 6 months has been passed. In short, immediate feedback is considered the best. Next, meaningful. An ideal feedback is considered the one that offers necessary suggestions for improvement. Here suggestions means those tips which are realistic, meaningful and actionable as well. Honest. Feedback has to be candid. That is, one must not provide fake feedback about someone or something in order to defame others because it won't help anyone, rather it will create distrust. Next, help not to hurt. Feedback can turn out to be destructive when it serves personal needs only and does not recognize the needs of the person who is receiving it. The intention behind giving feedback is to help and not to hurt others. Next, feedback is meant for sharing of information and not to advise. This is because when we share information, we let the other person decide on the basis of their goals, needs and preferences. But when we advise people on something about what to do, then to a certain extent we take away their freedom to make decisions based on their own judgment. Coming to the importance of feedback, we all know that how important feedback is nowadays. It is a tool that can help people evaluate themselves and their work and also how others perceive them. First of all, feedback helps in avoiding major mistakes. With an open and clear communication flow during teamwork, feedback prevents the time to correct them and also reduces errors due to miscommunication. Next, it helps in building good relationships. Feedback promotes trust and honesty. It not just covers appreciation, but it also includes criticism, which most people do not like. But if it is provided in a positive and right manner, feedback can help in building good relationships. Next, promotes growth. Feedback is all about effective listening and thinking deeply on various alternative and possible solutions to deliver better results. It offers positive criticism and helps to analyze what can be changed to improve focus and results. Next, it is a tool for continued learning. One can invest their time in asking and learning about how people experience working with your company. Continued feedback is necessary so as to remain in line with the goals, create strategies, develop product and service improvements, etc. So guys, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope the concept has been clear now. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with other people. Also, if you are new to this channel and wanna get more such useful videos, consider subscribing the channel and also hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you are notified every time whenever a new video is uploaded on this channel. And if you have any queries or feedback for me, feel free to leave in the comment section below. Until next time, this is me Surbi signing off.